In order to avert the contempt of court, Karnataka agrees to release Kaveri water for the benefit of farmers, the issue to come up for hearing in Supreme Court today. Fresh ceasefire violations have been reported along the line of control by Pakistan in Nowshera sector of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan has intensified ceasefire violations since the surgical strikes conducted by Indian Army across the line of control on the night of 28 September to target terror launch pads. The Indian Army has responded befittingly. Pakistan further isolated on terrorism. Russia says it welcomes the surgical strike by India as every country has the right to defend itself. Former Pak President Pervez Musharraf too blames faulty policies of Pakistan government for its isolation. Heartwarming gesture by External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj assures visiting Pakistani youth delegation of safe return to their country. Says daughters are a shared responsibility. BSF too returns a Pakistani boy who had strayed into India. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj today called on Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong in Delhi, visiting Singapore PM to hold bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi today. Two countries likely to sign important agreements in the areas of security, trade and investment. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe arrives in New Delhi on a 3-day visit, during which he will hold bilateral talks with PM Modi at Hyderabad House on Wednesday and also hold meetings with External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj, Road Transport and Highways and Shipping Minister Nitin Gadkari and Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan. Home Minister Rajnath Singh is on a 2-day visit to Leh and Kargil in Jammu and Kashmir. The Home Minister is in the region as part of Centre's efforts to establish peace and stability in the state. He also reviewed the security situation in the state with state government officials. The Home Minister will visit Kargil today. The fourth bi-monthly monetary policy review will be made public today after the MPC meeting. The first meeting of the newly constituted 6-member panel Monetary Policy Committee headed by RBI Governor Urjit Patel began in Mumbai yesterday. This will also be Urjit Patel's maiden policy announcement as RBI Governor. In Orissa, Japanese encephalitis has taken epidemic proportions, claiming 25 lives in as many days. The outbreak of the disease has so far been confined to 3 blocks of tribal-dominated districts of Malkangiri. Health Minister Atano Sabyasachi Nayak and other top officials have rushed to the district. The state government has sanctioned 50 lakh rupees for a national health mission to help combat the disease. 10 coaches of the Jhelum Express derailed near Ludhiana early today, leaving 2 passengers injured. The Divisional Railway Manager Firozpur, Anuj Prakash, said the coaches were derailed between Pilaur and Ladowal at 3:05 early this morning. He said the train was coming from Jammu and going towards Pune when it went off the tracks. The foundation of first phase of Kanpur Metro project being laid today by Union Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu. The cost of the metro project is around 9,000 crore rupees. Media reports claim that IS chief Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi and 3 of his top aides were seriously ill after being poisoned during a lunchtime feast. They were then reportedly shifted to an unknown location under strict measures. Meals prepared for Baghdadi and 3 other ISIS leaders were allegedly poisoned in Iraq. The United States broke off talks with Russia on Monday on implementing a ceasefire agreement on Syria and accused Moscow of not living up to its commitments. The US State Department said Russia was not committed to the September 9 deal to halt the violence and deliver humanitarian aid to besieged communities. Russia's Foreign Ministry meanwhile said it regretted the decision, blaming Washington for trying to shift responsibility for the failure onto Moscow. Amidst report that the third test of the current India-New Zealand series being under cloud, Justice Lodha today said there is no question of any cancellation of game or series. He also added that banks directed to ensure compliance of that, routine expenses for matches, cricket activities and administrative matters are not restrained. The Justice R.M. Lodha committee had on Monday directed the banks where the BCCI holds accounts to stop disbursements of funds for the financial decisions taken during sports body's emergent working committee meeting held on September 30. Team India registers impressive win on the 4th day of Kolkata Test to seal the 3-match series against New Zealand 2-0. Retains number 1 spot in Test ranking, pushing Pakistan to 2nd position.